On the first night of Nicholas Nickleby, during part 1 and part 2, 4 hours long each, part 1 and part 2, the stage doorman, he was called Cliff, very dry Cockney. And we all had tannoys in our dressing rooms, and I was, I think, in dressing room number 1A, and I was thrashing around doing my thing. And Ben Kingsley to the stage door, please. I said, I can't possibly come to the stage door. No. Ben Kingsley to the stage door, please. Ben Kingsley to the stage door, please. So I go up the steps to the stage door telephone. He's a telephone call. I say, yes. Ben, it's Richard Attenborough here. I have finally raised the money for Gandhi, and my son, who saw your Hamlet, says that I must meet you with the view of offering you the role of Gandhi. I stood to attention throughout the phone call. The world stopped. I then put the phone down, said, thank you, Cliff, went downstairs, changed my costume, went on stage, and completed the next 4 hours, having this secret in my bosom. At the end of the makeup test for the older Gandhi, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, this is as close as you may ever get to being him. And I stared at myself in the mirror, and my goodness, chaps, I looked jolly like him at the end of that makeup test. And during this moment where I'm staring in the mirror, Attenborough walked into the dressing room. So I sat in a chair very similar to this, and Dickie slumped into a chair very similar to that. And I thought, oh dear, this doesn't look good. He slumped, he collapsed. I didn't realize that it was the collapse of a man who'd reached the end of a very, very, very long journey. Because from his collapsed posture, he murmured, Ben, I want you to do it. It was extraordinary. So I stood up, I embraced him, I vowed I would not let him down. Then he chuckled and tweaked my cheek and said, now you better go and do the screen test. So I screen tested the second test after I'd been offered the role.
Oh.
My heart was flying, I can tell you. It was a good screen test. That was good.